Okay, once again, welcome everyone. Welcome to Isha Training Solutions. So today, our objective is, uh, we gathered here for the learning of Datadog APM tool. So we all know the industry is actually moving towards, uh, I mean, static monitoring to application performance monitoring, which is actually the APM tool. And that too, in industry, there are very few tools are actually famous in the market. Uh, the tool that we are going to learn is actually Datadog. Other than that, there are tools like Dynatrace, AppDynamics, Neuralink, CAAPM, Pinpoint. Like that, there are other tools are also there in the market. So now the industry trend is moving towards single tool for all your monitoring. Single tool for all your monitoring. Okay, that's the reason we are learning this APM tool also, guys. Okay, traditionally, if you go back, maybe client side monitoring. Okay, client side monitoring or server side monitoring. Server side monitoring. Okay, you call this as server side monitoring, or you can even say like infra monitoring. Okay, or your services or process level monitoring. Okay, service or process or technology, whatever you call that as. Okay, and then database monitoring, and then even in certain cases network monitoring. So like this, different monitoring that we are doing, and for that we are using different tools. Okay, so even client side monitoring, if you say, I'll say GT metrics, web page test, uh, Chrome DevTools, or Lighthouse. So like this, different tools are actually available in the market. Different tools are available in the market, and each tool is actually doing certain unique functionality as such. And then infrastructure monitoring, we usually use Perfmon or Nmon or Sitescope or VMstat, NetStat, SAR, Top, IOStat, like that. There are different things people will do it in the infrastructure level. And server level, yes, we will use profilers. Okay, profilers. Okay, profilers like JProfiler or your kit Java profiler, or ants profiler, like that. Similarly, database level, yes, SQL profilers people will use, or they'll also use AWR reports, or ADDM reports, or ASH reports, like that for the database level. Yes, for network monitoring, they'll say TCP dump and all. Okay, for certain level, they are going to do that. Even network monitoring, which is netstat, is also one of the commands. So, like that, if you look at it, traditionally, this is a challenge, guys. Okay, traditionally, this is a challenge. If you look at it, different tools for different activity, you need to spend a lot of resources. I mean, you need people, and you should also invest money, because there are commercial tools that you will use it, right? So in that case, what is actually happening, the challenge is finding a good resource with multiple knowledge, finding a good resource with multiple knowledge on these tools. And then you need tool investment also, so that is also a challenge. So if you think from the customer perspective or the stakeholder perspective, for them it is not that easy job to have multiple people, multiple tool, but end goal is what? Finding the problem. End goal is what? Finding the problem. You are only going to find the problem, but you are going to use different tools, different people they are going to involve in this activity. So that's where the concept of APM tool is actually comes into picture. APM tool, okay, application performance monitoring or application performance management tool, APM tool. Okay. So nowadays they are calling this as a management tool because they are doing little more than monitoring. Because monitoring tool means what? It will only give you number. It will give you only number. It is not going to give you anything else. But management tool means it is actually going to do something like alerting, something like integration, something other, some other activities also you are going to perform. That is the reason we are calling this as application performance management tool. Okay, application performance management tool. Okay, so what I am trying to explain here, you are going to learn one single tool that is going to help you to do multiple activities. Single source of information. Single source of information. Objective is what? What is your objective? Your objective is full stack monitoring. Full stack monitoring. Full stack monitoring. End to end. E to E. Full stack monitoring or end to end monitoring. Okay, end to end monitoring, that is the objective. Okay, that's the reason we are going to learn this tool. You are not going to use single tool for client side, single tool for application side, single tool for infrastructure side, database side, network side. No, no, you are going to use a single tool for all these activities. That is the reason we are going to learn this APM tool. Okay, that's the important thing that we wanted to understand it. And also maybe kind of disclaimer I wanted to put it. A disclaimer that I wanted to put it. So in this forum, if anyone is actually looking out for a job change, or you wanted to change your career itself, I mean any job that too predominantly out of these tools like Datadog, Neuralink, Dynatrace, AppDynamics. These tools are actually they are having it. And yes, little orientation towards Dynatrace tool, but nowadays these tools like Datadog and the Neuralink also they are releasing data means which is not going to help you. But these tools like Datadog, Neuralink, AppDynamics, Dynatrace, these tools what they are doing, they are growing when the technology is actually growing. So in that way, the learning of this tool is actually important, guys. Important. Even when you guys are actually going to work for a certain organization or you are searching for a job, everywhere the importance of APM tool is actually high. I told you one performance testing tool or one APM tool which will be there in the job description JD. Every JD, nowadays they are going to have one performance testing tool and one APM tool. So learning one APM tool, say like you are learning Datadog today. Okay, you are learning Datadog today. With that foundation, with that knowledge, you can simply learn Neuralink, AppDynamics, Dynatrace because fundamentally, fundamentally these tools are working in the common way. These tools are working in the common way. How APM tools are actually working, not I'm not literally talking about Datadog now, in general I'm saying. So this is your host, this is your server means. Okay, this is your server means what you are doing, you are going to install the agent. Okay, install the agent. What is that? Maybe you call this as Datadog Windows agent. Okay, Datadog in Windows agent, like that. If you are in if you are installing the agent, then you are going to cover the infrastructure related data. You are going to cover the infrastructure related data. So that is the understanding. So every APM tool, not only Dynatrace I'm saying, every APM tool how it is actually working, there is a concept called agent installation. Agent means it's actually a piece of software. The agent installation, you are going to do it, that agent will collect the data, and that collected data you are going to get it in the that collected data you are going to get it in the UI, which is a user interface, right? In that you are going to get it. In that you are going to get it. That is the understanding, guys. Okay, that is the understanding. So not only this tool, every APM tool is actually working in the similar fashion. So that is the reason I told you, if you are learning one tool, if you are learning one tool with that basic foundation knowledge, you can expand your knowledge to other APM tools also. That is how every APM tool is actually designed, guys. When going to our learning stage, I wanted to get the view from you guys. Any question till now, whatever we discussed?
So we have some of the agentless also. Agentless APM tools also available, or all every APM tool must be agent.
See, each and every tool they are using their words or the terms and terminology little different. Okay, the word that
Okay.
you are using is actually agentless, right? In certain tool they are calling that as probing. Okay, so but that monitoring will be high level. Okay, you are not going to get any detailed information as like you are getting it in the agent monitoring tool. But in Dynatrace there is a concept called agentless monitoring. Okay, since because you use the word, I wanted to touch that point. Okay, so say I
Okay.
myself is actually taking the training for Dynatrace AppDynamics Neuralink Datadog. So when you are learning also, I'll give you a complete picture. So agentless monitoring is one of the concept available in Dynatrace. Say like in certain
So my
organization they
doubt
will not
is,
sorry.
sorry, sir. Continue, sir. Continue, sir.
Yeah, in certain organization what will happen, they will not allow you to install the agent in the server. Okay, in the infrastructure they will not allow you to install. I mean, not all the organization, but in certain organization they'll say your software will create a overhead for my system. Overhead. Okay,
Mm,
software overhead.
mm,
So in that situation, what Dynatrace, they are providing a concept called agentless monitoring, which is nothing but they are giving one piece of JavaScript. That JavaScript you have to instrument it in your application in the HTML pages, and that will do the monitoring. That is one of the concept. But other than that,
mm,
if you are installing the agent, you are going to get the detailed information. That is the primary understanding now. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for your question. So here our primary goal, guys. Okay, primary goal. We are going to learn one APM tool. Yes, that is important for sure. Our objective is that. And nowadays, people are talking about a lot of fancy fancy terms and terminologies, guys. Okay, fancy terms and terminology everybody is actually using. Saying yes, we are also inline to that concepts, inline to that concepts like observability as well. Okay, so maybe